I'm here to tell you guys to be ignorant, to stop looking around at what other people are doing to find solutions to your own problem and to find the life that you actually want. Too often, we find ourselves looking at social media on the trends that are going on, what is going on in the world, and trying to be a part of that because it makes us feel like we're heading in the right direction. But I'm here to tell you that the only direction that you need to be heading in is your direction. When you look at life and you see the finish line as something that's already there, as, you know, a achieving a certain trend, a certain fitness status, whatever else, you're missing the point of your life. Your life is unique. Your life is different from everyone else's. And you cannot base your goals or whatever, or your definition of success on what other people are doing, because it doesn't fit the mold to what you need to be doing in your life to achieve your success. uh, Obviously you have idols, like you have people that you really look up to. Maybe for me it's like Steve Jobs or um, David Goggins. These people work so hard and achieve so much from so little, and did something truly unique and something truly different that defied the odds, and that's amazing. However, if I want to do that in my life, I can't follow what they did. And if I do follow what they did, I'll see that it doesn't actually align with what matters or to me, and it doesn't actually align with what my soul knows is the definition of a success. You see, people like Steve Jobs or David Goggins, one of the reasons why they're so loved is because there was nothing like them beforehand. They didn't follow anything per se to get to where they are. They simply just lived their life, and it led them to something unique and something beautiful. And that's what that does for us. When we stop following trends or something, we follow the general population. You have this bell curve, and all we're doing is fighting to get in the middle of the bell curve. And the middle of the bell curve is where everyone is. It's just more average. So don't fight to be there. Just be you, and you'll find that you'll teeter off to the side of the bell curve, and you'll become someone who's truly unique, someone who's truly happy with themselves because they followed what their life needed. And you will ultimately, that's all that matters. It doesn't even matter if you become a Steve Jobs or David Goggins. Stop chasing that success per se. Just be you, and you'll find that you're so happy you don't even care that you're not famous, rich, etc., etc. I can only come up with two examples. You'll find that you're not famous, rich, have reputation, what other, any of those, recognized, respected. Those things don't matter. As long as you come home at the end of the day and you're happy with what you did, that's what matters. And true to your heart that you put in hard work. So stop. You got to be a little ignorant and just do whatever it is you want to do with the life you have presented in front of you. And another point to add is that oftentimes we do that and we get discouraged because there's other people, you can't be perfectly unique. There's other people doing other things that are very similar or exactly the same as what you want to accomplish, like a marathon or something. But they may be way ahead of you, but that's also part of being ignorant, is just working with what you have and sort of forgetting that people are better than you and just trying to do the best that you can. When you think about, these people are so much better than me, you sort of lose touch, you lose inspiration, and you stop trying hard. Tony Robinson, there's a study where they find that optimists oftentimes are a lot worse than they think they are at stuff, but they get a lot farther in the long run because they think they're better than they are. And so they keep trying at it. They're ignorant of their own being bad at it. So they just keep trying at it because they think they're good at it. And eventually they are better than the pessimist who accurately assessed how good they were at something, but then stopped because they weren't good at it. So be the optimist and just be ignorant to what other people are doing. And that's okay. And just work on what you want the most in your life. And if you can do that, you can come home each day and have at least somewhat of a smile that you are proud of what you did that day, because it was truly you. That's the ultimate goal. Don't aim for happiness. Cheers. And I'd just like to add that when you do that, when you start treating your life for what it is and just doing what you innately almost like need to do in the moment, to like just what you are naturally called to do, looking at your own life and no one else's, you all of a sudden everything opens up and you're like, man, life's an adventure. I can really go in any direction I want. And you're not stopped because people are, better than you at it or whatever else. You're just like, man, I can do whatever I want. And I'm going to. And I'm going to just follow wherever I want to go. And, I'm not going to worry about, oh, is that really going to make me successful? Is that really going to make me famous? Is that really going to make me, happy? You just sort of just go in that direction without any preconceived notion. And just follow that path. And that path is what you need. It's magical. It's not like anything else. And pretty soon you start carving out this unique and different path from everyone else. And you just live your life. And that's beautiful. And I think if you follow that path for long enough, pretty soon you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, everyone was chasing that one peak, and they're all over there, and they're all looking at me, and I'm on my own mountain, and I've climbed to the top, and they're all saying, man, I wish I was on that mountain, where that one guy is, that one warrior.